YouTube, what is going on? Is your favorite gamer here, Above Average Cody, coming at you with a full map analysis of Catalyst. That's right, the brand new Halo Infinite map that came out a couple weeks ago in Season 2, Lone Wolves. We're going to go through this whole map. I'm going to show you guys like the basic structure, the lanes, and then talk about things I like about the map and things I really kind of dislike about the map. And first off, let's take a walk off the spawn here. Look at this. Look at this. You can't beat it. I can only imagine how much more it takes your PC or your Xbox to load some like background scenery like this, but this is very nice. I love this a lot. So I'm showing you guys in a private match of Capture the Flag, because Capture the Flag is probably my favorite mode to play on this map. Everything else kind of plays weird, and I'll talk about it as we kind of get to more areas of the map. Now, I want to start with the outside of the map, but I'm going to start with the center because that's kind of where all the cool stuff happens. So we'll go up here first, and you have this bridge across the center of the map with these doors that open whenever somebody gets close to them, and then they close when you get a certain distance away. And this is cool because if there's an enemy or something near it, obviously it'll open, so you kind of know. And then you're above like this center like crossing lane here. You can go over here to this power weapon spawn, which is the energy sword. The skewer spawns here, and then OV actually spawns down here on that bridge. But first I want to show you this top bridge. It's a quick little path, guys. On Capture the Flag, if you don't have people shooting across that mid lane, you can literally just grab the flag and just run it. Obviously this is the other spawn, a little bit different rocky scenery here. But, like, how fast you can run the flag through here is just impressive, especially if you have teammates running with you to just absorb the bullets, because the only way they're going to be able to kill you is if they are shooting you from all the cross sections, which there are a lot of cross sections that you are able to shoot from. Obviously, be careful traversing this area because you can fall. Can you throw this off the map? You can. Okay. You can fall straight down into that abyss. So we'll go back to the spawn here. I'll show you guys the lower lanes to the middle of the map that get you to OV. This I found is the quickest way to OV. You come down the ramp, slide down these ramps, then you just jump down to OV. You've got some spike grenades spawning here, and then this just loops right back. So this is kind of like what I'd call the spawn base, this whole little area here. And then this is a quick, fun way to get to like any of the power weapons, sort of. So you can drop down here, grab OV, be careful not to fall off the map. And then you can't really easily jump back up, so you would force to go to the side, but you can jump right up here to get over here to grab the power weapon here. And now we'll go back so I can kind of show you guys like a more sensible route. I kind of want to show you guys, so if you get in the map for the first time and you spawn in or you don't really understand it too well. So now let's start worrying about the outside of the map. Now this is kind of just like a lot of different elevation changes to get to the same area here. So just remember this little staircase. This goes under, and then if we go over, it literally takes us to the same little area just overhead. So the little ramp we just came down, that brought us down into here. And you can go up here, and then it just literally ends. You can jump across to here. It is pretty much a 3-lane map with a lot of other fun little things going on. And then like you have a repulsor down here that you can grab and repulse up to get the energy sword. And then obviously this little bridge again, the overshield that you can go across. And it is similar on this side of the map, the same little elevation changes, but a couple different routes here. You can go, you can do a little loop here. There's a lot of weird like little loops on the underside, and that's where my first issue arises, is there's too many areas to check in here and too many areas to rat, which I guess is kind of cool because we don't really have too many complex maps like this. But it's almost like they did a little bit too much. And then obviously I'll show you guys the skewer spawn here. And then you are able, if you can time the jump properly, you can get to the mid-bridge from here. And obviously both doors open when you get there. And then you can jump back. So that's a quick little way to that mid-bridge there. If you're trying to help your team with a flag run or something like that. And now into the other spawn, a lot of ramps, a lot of different elevation changes, but not as easily accessed on this side of the map here. So to get down below, you would have to drop down and go this way. Plasma pistol spawn here on the wall. And then as you can see, it has the same exact jump up that the other side of the map, my home base there, has. So it's a 3-lane map with some forms of symmetry, not necessarily if you cut it down like straight the long way, but if you cut it down the wide way, it's pretty symmetrical. Because see, here we go again. We have the ramp, We can go over here, and then bam, right back down to overshield. So it's pretty simple, and that's kind of why I want to give you guys the full analysis, because playing on it can get kind of confusing. You have this little like hidey area here where you can like regen or whatever you have to do. But it gets kind of complex at times when you're playing it because it feels like it's hard to learn. But once you kind of watch a video either of me running around it or you go into a private match and run around, the lanes are pretty straightforward. Now, I will say I like CTF the most because flag running on this map is fun. Fun is the only way I can think to describe it, because as you saw with all the lanes, there's like 3 different levels of elevation you can take the flag, and it just makes for a lot of fun flag runs, and it just makes for a lot of different ways you can go if you get stuck. So if you see an enemy here, bang, you just take it down below here, and then you're off to the races that way. Again, you have the fast route down the middle, you have the left, the right, and it's just very cool. You can even try to get tricky with it, and I haven't even tried this. I wonder if you could jump up and throw the flag. Obviously, you might die if you do that, but you could probably traverse some of these gaps with the flag, and that's why I love CTF the most, and that's why I did it to show you guys in the private match here. But Slayer, I do not like Slayer on this map because it's kind of hard to hold cross angles without having somebody ratting around to kind of single you out. Obviously, you can hold the mid area of the map and you get those crazy angles across, which how have I not showed you that yet? But if you get over here, obviously, as I mentioned with the bridge across flag run, you have a ton of angles to watch this entire area of the map. But the issue arises, you could have people coming from the side, you could have people coming from the other side, you could have people dropping from the top to kill you. So Slayer plays very, very strange on this. I forget what other modes are on this map in ranked. I believe those are the only 2 I've played so far. But that's just kind of where I don't like it. It's a little too complicated in terms of the elevation stuff. I do find that it's very easy to hold this base area because you can get the high ground right here, and you have the overhead view of here, 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 and even if somebody tries to sneak down below in any of these areas. So really the only area you can get pushed if you're hanging out here is from the front or the side. And I mean, this ramp gets kind of complicated in that aspect, but it's pretty easy to cover this area unless you're getting double pushed, like one up top and one down below. But this map's very fun for grenades too, because like I said, with the ramp, you got a lot of nice angled walls. You can angle the nades over there. So it's very cool in certain aspects, but I feel like it's a little too complicated. But again, that's almost what this game needed. This game needed a map with some excitement, because we haven't really gotten any maps. So to have something so exciting with the mantling to higher elevation, mantling to traverse gaps, like there's a lot going on this map, guys, and there's a lot of different ways to play it. And there's a perfect example of me missing that jump, as I missed even in mid gameplay. And if you guys fall off the map, don't feel bad, because I've fallen off a couple times, but I've seen my enemies in my diamond lobbies fall off even more, so don't be embarrassed. But and then they added a lot of things like this, but like, see what I mean, guys? There's so many different things and ways you can play this map that it's fun. It makes for a spicy and interesting game rather than just a basic and boring flag run across, say, I don't know, Bazaar. But those maps might just feel boring too, because we've been playing on them for what, like 6 or 7 months now. But I think that was a pretty good coverage of the map. Again, I just wanted to analyze the map for you guys. I'm not necessarily going over any strats or anything in this video. If you guys want to see content like that on any of the maps, really, let me know down below in a comment, because obviously we've been playing these maps for so long that a lot of people might not really need the strategies and stuff at this point. But yeah, so that's the new map, Catalyst. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I guess I may as well rate it here. I'd probably rate it, for a comp map, maybe 7.5 out of 10. I don't know. That might be a bad take. I just feel like it's a little too much with lanes and things like that. I realize Halo is a lot of living up and trying to survive, but they just have so many different corners and areas you can rat in. And sure, there's a lot of angles that you can cover them with, but with only 4 people on a team, it's kind of hard to keep track of enemies and where they are. So like, if you're making good call outs, like where's number 3, where's number 4. I'm just saying the numbers because I don't know what the names of the other team are going to be. But it's kind of hard to keep call-outs going. It's kind of hard to keep track of everybody, and just it makes for a lot of weird ratting routes, which, again, is fun if that's your play style. But if you're in a competitive setting and you're having people creep up behind you and meleeing you and stuff like that, then it gets kind of annoying. But yeah, guys, that's my take on the map. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want to see some of these videos for the other maps that we've had for like 6 months, again, let me know down in the comment. Let me know anything you guys want to see in a comment. We got plenty of time to do more Halo Season 2 content here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if this helped you out. And again, let me know what you guys think of the new map in your opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Again, tons of Halo content, gaming content, live streams, all kinds of good stuff here. Leave a like on the video for the algorithm so more people can find the video and the content, guys. Thank you so much. And again, comment. You guys know the drill. Oh, and we have channel memberships here too, if you feel so inclined to support me monetarily, but you guys do not have to. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I appreciate you more than I could put into words at the end of this video. And that does it, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.